Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Warsword Conquest Skaven Edition. Now, when we left off, we had just been defeated rather disappointingly, and we are now in front of a huge amount of Skaven vassals, and I have a good feeling that maybe what would be a rather nice idea is if we potentially joined up as a freelancer in one of these armies, just so we can take a look at some of the Skaven units that are available to us, maybe at a later point in the game, as well as gaining some pretty reasonable experience, money, and maybe some gear as well, without much risk to ourselves. And I think we are probably going to be joining Deathmaster Snitch and his army. So let's see what we can do here. Thankfully enough, he doesn't dislike us at all just yet. And yes, we are going to be joining as a Skaven slave, unfortunately. But as you see here, the Skaven vassals are all moving as one great big death ball. And as you see, we have already entered battle. So here we go. We have, well, suffice it to say, 1,215 troops versus 123. So, without further ado, let us do this. I have, well, some stones to throw, so hopefully my throwing skill will not let us down here. I also have a knife. I do have a spear still, so hopefully we'll be able to use this to good effect. Now, I must just mention that it does appear as though the Skaven units, for the most part, are rather lightly armoured, and they do not seem to be very formidable at all. However, that is not the point of a Skaven army, of course. The point of a Skaven army is, as you see here, to completely outnumber your opponent, and that is exactly something that I will have to get my mind around, because usually in these types of games I'm a little bit more for the elite units in small numbers, and usually what I like to do is have a small amount of elite units, and, well, most cases I like to do that, and then in the very rare case I will have a huge army, and then I'll be able to field a large amount of units. But in this case, I will definitely need to get used to it, and as one of you stated in the comments, I definitely need to get used to the fact that we are going to be losing a lot of units along the way, and yes, that's just definitely something I need to get used to. So, yeah, let's see what we can do, and we'll hopefully be able to level up quite a bit. We'll get some experience, we'll get some money, and hopefully I'll be able to do a little bit of damage with my stones here as well, because I'm actually not doing too badly. Our rattling gunners are doing some pretty amazing amounts of damage at the moment, and I have a knife, which is never a good sign. As you guys know, I am terrible with knives, but hopefully I'll be able to take down this guy, and whoa, we were able to take him off his horse, and then maybe we'll be able to deal enough damage to take him. Ah, that's unfortunate. Veteran clan rats, everyone. They are pretty good, and unfortunately I do not have the weaponry to deal with most of these high-level units. There is a paladin! There's a paladin right there. It was knocked unconscious, unfortunately, so I was not able to get any type of kill against it. But, this definitely means, I think, that we probably want to be playing as some sort of ranged unit, because at the moment it does appear as though these Skaven are a lot better with gunners and various other units than they are at infantry, or at least that is my impression at the moment, even though these Eshin assassins, I'm not entirely sure whether these Eshin assassins are, well, suffice it to say, infantry or whatever other kinds of units that we can think of, but yes, I'm not entirely sure what they are at the moment, so yeah, we definitely need to find that out. Let's see if we can actually find one, shall we? There's so many units here. We have Storm Vermin, we have Gutter Runners, we have Rattling Gunners. Wow, we have so many units here, and hopefully I'll be able to take out one of these. Yes, just my luck, is it not? Just my luck to get taken out by the one lancing unit running into the pack of rats. Oh yes, great. Well, nevertheless, we did seem to stay alive for a rather considerable amount of time, and I suppose that is all good. So we at least proved to our lord in particular that we are capable of playing in an army size such as this, and there we have it. Victory once again. 10 morale was our reward, not bad at all. We are now able to take some armor, but I don't think... No, we cannot use these, of course. So, let's see. Can we use these? No, we still cannot use gloves. Wow, we can't use those either. That is unfortunate. Well, nevertheless, I will just take as much loot as I can, and then we will also loot 335 gold, which is very nice to see, that is for sure. So, let us now head in here once again. It does appear as though we are able to follow the commander into... Ah, that's unfortunate. We're too wounded to follow him into the battle this time around. Ah, that is a shame. I was really hoping that we would be able to join him this time around. Maybe we can join him now? Ah, never mind. It does appear as though they have defeated many of the dukes from the Kingdom of Bretonnia very quickly indeed. Maybe this one I will be able to join? Yes, it does appear we will be able to join this one at a very low HP, unfortunately. At least this time, we get a chance to take a look at these Ratogres as well. And do bear in mind that these Ratogres, as many of you have stated in the comments, are not available as a natural progression with the Skaven units. So you're not able to acquire these organically. You have to find these in taverns and as prisoners, I suppose, and rescue them. Eshin Assassin, there we are. There is one of them. What are they? Are they melee units? I'm not entirely sure. I can't tell at the moment. No, yes, it does appear they are melee units. They're not ranged, as far as I can tell. No, he has a sword, so that's very good to know, at least. And that, of course, brings me to... what kind of weapon are they using? Oh. Wow. Actually, there does appear to be one particular fellow that is fielding a lot of these assassins here. I'm not entirely sure who our lord is, you see. Which banner he is currently carrying, so... that's a little unfortunate, I have to admit. I would like to join the fellow that has this banner, the one above that Ratogre's head right there. That would be pretty impressive, to say the least. But, yes, here we are. We are, once again, outnumbering our opponents considerably. And hopefully we will be engaging them soon. I'm getting a little antsy here. I would like to potentially try for a couple of kills, but as you know, I am not exactly the strongest of unit at the moment. But hopefully, once we have advanced and been promoted, we will get a little better in terms of our gear. And hopefully we'll be able to become a Warlock Engineer. Whoa, Warlock Engineer would be pretty cool, but I was going to say Rattling Gunner. That would be pretty cool. Nevertheless, let us start firing our stones, and we are going to be running in here alongside all of our units. Let's see how many kills the Ratogres are able to acquire. No doubt they are going to be destroying everything. Oh my goodness, yes. They are absolutely destroying everything. Let's hopefully be able to take these guys on, though. And unfortunately, that does not seem to be the case at the moment. Come on, let's try and take this guy. Never mind. No. It does appear as though the Skaven are a lot weaker, or at least I would expect them to be weaker, considering the amount of numbers that they can field, but goodness me, wow, that was incredible. But yes, I don't believe we really need to do too much either, because our units do seem to have everything in hand. There is definitely something to worry about, though. These paladins. The paladin units on the Bretonnian sides are very, very powerful, and that is definitely something we want to watch out for in future. If we are going to become a vassal of the Skaven underworld, then yes, that is definitely something we need to handle with care, shall we say. Yes, although, saying that, it does appear as though our rattling gunners are able to take care of them pretty easily. So that's always a good thing to see, at least. Oh my. Okay, come on. Take him out. Yes, there we go. Okay, well, it does appear as though the Skaven are absolutely running over the Bretonnian units at the moment, and I'm not entirely sure why that is. I suppose it is because they are outnumbering them, but still, you would think that the high-quality units that the Bretonnians have would carry them rather considerably, but I do think that the battle advantage that the Skaven have at the moment is just too great for them to be defeated. So I think the only time when we are going to have any issues whatsoever while we are riding in this pack is if we separate from the main group. But as you see, The Ratogres have many, many arrows sticking in various limbs, and they are still alive. So there we are, very, very cool. And we can now take quite a few very good pieces of loot. There we are, not bad at all, and now we can continue, return to duty. And are we going to siege that? No, it appears not. Okay, we're just wanting to take down many of their units, and it does appear as though we are sieging this. So this may be our very first siege that is hopefully going to be a success in Warsword Conquest. So let us see when they are going to head in, if at all. Nope, they're doing some damage versus those villagers, that is for sure. That is exactly what I want to become as well. I'd like to become a vassal of the Skavens where we are able to roam around the land and participate in skirmishes with the enemy vassals. I do believe that would probably be the greatest idea for us. And as you see, they have already entered here, and I think we're probably going to be following our commander into battle. However, the only unfortunate thing with it is that we're probably going to be too low a level in health to do too much, but I think it would be rather nice to see how the Skaven do in sieges, and we'll see how many units there currently are. We have 109, the enemy have 72, and we do have some Molder Packmasters here as well. Where are the Ratogres? Oh, never mind. Hello. You are a very big fellow, are you not? Yes. Let us hopefully be able to get up there swiftly, because otherwise we are just going to be absolutely massacred by the Bretonnian Lord's Huntsmen. As far as I can tell, they are definitely the things we need to worry about here, but I have a good feeling that our Plague Lords and various units will be able to get up here no problem at all, and then I will be able to use my spear to good effect. Or at least I hope so. Oh my. Come on, let's do this. Oh my, come on, be careful, don't fall off the ladder. Wow, we've already made our way into the keep. This is incredible, okay. I actually like this a lot, this is good. Now, let's just make sure that I don't actually die immediately. That would probably be a good idea, wouldn't it? So, let's see what we can do with a thrusting attack, maybe? Oh my goodness. Really, it's like I'm being targeted by the enemies here. Ah, well... Oh, this isn't being very successful, is it? But I suppose we are gaining experience by proxy. We are actually not getting any kills, but we are gaining it just by being in the army, so I suppose that is okay. And I think considering we are most likely going to be victorious here, I am going to retreat, and yeah, I am too wounded to fight, which is unfortunate, but let's see here. We have increased our relation with the warlord, which is perfectly fine, and then we are too wounded to fight, so we're just going to wait. That is fine. And we will see if the Skaven underworld is able to capture Bretonnia, which is hopefully going to be the case. But there we are. We have been promoted to Clan Rat, thankfully enough. So we have hopefully some better equipment, because at the moment I was a little bit disappointed by that. But yes, wait a minute. I'd like to lose this spear. And I've equipped this shield, which is a restricted item by the looks of things, so let's take that off. And what I want to do is get these cartridges, and... Really? What have I equipped? Oh, these. Aha. Okay, that's fine. And we'll put that, and there we go. Okay, so have they given me any gloves that I can wear? It does not appear so. We have some Skaven leather now, however, which is pretty nice. So, yes, there we go. Okay, let us continue onward, follow the commander into battle. Can we do that now? Yes, it appears we can. And we do have a gun this time, so maybe I'll be able to get a couple of kills. I should have done that to begin with, to be honest, so that we would actually be able to succeed where previously we failed. So let us hope that the Bretonnian longbowmen do not decide that it is a good idea to attack Slythe, because Slythe would like to stay alive for this particular bout, if possible. But who knows? They are known for dealing a huge amount of damage, as you can probably see. Oh my goodness. Maybe this is not a good idea. Maybe I should just retreat and wait for our commander to do his thing. Oh my. Wow, okay, a lot of smoke. Look at the amount of smoke. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, it does obviously bode well that we are shooting them, but I cannot see a thing. So let us hope that we'll be able to get onto the ladders, and then we will be able to rain down death upon them with our pistol, hopefully. Now, the one thing that is a little bit of a problem is actually getting onto the ladder, because of course we are short. So that is definitely something we need to worry about a little bit. Come on, let me get up there. That is the problem. That is the problem while you are in a Skaven clan here. There we are. Thankfully enough, we have now gotten onto the ladder. It's a little bit strange, really, because I was able to get onto the ladder very easily before, but this time around it was a little bit more difficult, but nevertheless, we are almost up here, and hopefully we will be able to kill a couple of things with my pistol. Let's hopefully be able to do that anyway. Oh no, we're being shot from the left. No, don't take me out again. That would be atrocious. Let's actually try and see whether we can flank these two guys and see if we can get a kill here. That would be rather nice, I must admit. Maybe we can get a kill here? Let's see what we can do. Is he firing at me? No. Okay. Oh, we did 52 damage. 52 damage. Okay, reload. Quickly. Make sure that we're not getting targeted at all. Oh, yes, headshots. And we took down a Bretonnian Lord's Huntsman. And we have achieved a level 4. Oh, another headshot. Oh my goodness. That was lucky. Okay, so there we are. Another headshot, 151 firearms proficiency, and it does appear as though we have cleared out that archery nest. Yes, we did that all by ourselves. We took out every single one of them. Every 2 of them, but yes. Nevertheless. Here we go. Yes, another miss. Wonderful. 2 headshots in a row, and yet I miss at this range. That is pitiful. Okay, well... I did not want to jump down there, but nevertheless, I do think that it would probably bode quite well for us, maybe? I don't want to get shot. Okay. Come on, shoot that guy! It appears that we are not very accurate at range, so maybe I can take care of this fellow. There we are, nice headshot right there. Took down a knight errant. Not bad. And maybe we'll be able to take down one of these guys. Yes, there we go, we took down another one. Wonderful. Maybe we'll be able to make it to level 5. That would be amazing. Come on. Yes. The crosshair is incredibly large, so it is very difficult for me to get any kind of kill here. But I suppose we will have to rely on luck. And let's see if we can get a good shot on one of their archers here. As you see, there is an archer over there. Maybe we'll be able to get him. No such luck, unfortunately, this time around. But maybe at this angle? No. He moved just at the end there. That is unfortunate. Come on, get me up there. Oh, wow. It does appear that as though we have just absolutely massacred everyone in here. Thankfully enough, I didn't die this time around, and I was able to get a couple of kills as well, which is even better. So, there we have it. And we can now move on, and we have taken Brionne from the Kingdom of Bretonnia. This is very good, I have to admit. Wow. This is going quite well. And we are now all heading our separate ways, so maybe we'll do a couple of battles with some bandits or something, maybe? Who knows what's going to happen now. Oh, it does appear as though one of our vassals was defeated in combat. And where are we heading with our lord here? We're just going to be heading into the town by the looks of things. So I'm going to enter the station town. Hopefully this is actual town. No, it does not appear it is. It is only a castle, so I'm not able to sell anything, unfortunately. So we're just going to be returning to duty, and we will see what he decides to do next. Okay, so it does appear as though we have been recognized for our excellent service in that last bout. Well, it would have happened anyway, but I do believe we did a reasonably good job in that last siege. So let us be a Skaven Skirmisher, and they're going to give me a spear. Wait a minute, no. They're giving me a flintlock pistol. Wonderful. That is exactly what I want. But as you can see here, we have our lord, and he is currently still at his fief. So, unfortunately, it does not appear as though we will get any more action this day. So, in light of that, I will be ending this episode off here, and next time on Warsword Conquest Skaven Edition, I would hope that our lord decides to move and maybe expand our territory ever more over to the Bretonnians, and we will see whether we will go on a campaign again. So, yes, hopefully this has been rather successful. Well, at the beginning it wasn't very successful at all, because of course they unequipped my pistol, but thankfully enough I did have the reminder in my head where I was able to re-equip it, and then we had some pretty good kills. So, I may want to wait until this guy does something here. He has 127 units again, which is very nice, because before he only had 60, so he's doubled his unit count in a very short space of time. Thankfully enough, the Skavens are not at war against pirates, so I think we're okay with that. And maybe we're heading on another campaign, but I think we'll probably leave that for the next episode. So, I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.